This is PlanetMosh.com. I'm here at Download 2016, joined by Aaron and John from Scorpion Child. How are you guys doing?
Great, very well.
Good, beers in hand, always a good thing. You played earlier on today, up on our second stage. How'd your set go?
Man, I thought it was great.
Yeah, went off without a hitch. It was nice.
Cool. Do you prefer playing outdoors or indoors? Eric?
I prefer indoors.
Yeah, I think sonically indoors is you know, you can do a lot with the walls.
Yeah.
Okay then, and I mean, like, this is your first time at Download, I think, as well.
At Download.
At Download. How do you like? What's the? Do you like the UK fans? Is it good to play in front of UK fans? How do they compare to like other audiences around the world?
But it's really hard to compare fans. I mean, all fans are great fans, you know. UK fans are really, you know, emphatic, like really have a lot of, you know, pizzazz about them.
Yeah, that's what we're looking for. New album came out yesterday, over here anyway, Acid Roulette.
It did.
Now I understand, now as somebody who's had a look into this as part of my university degree, I know that dreams can be a very powerful thing, and I hear that this whole album came from one of yours, a lucid dream apparently.
Well, it was a series of different dreams.
Okay.
I just kind of wrote down the ideas and put them together kind of as the songs. It was actually in the studio when the songs were really coming together, because like a lot of stuff was just ideas before we went into the studio, and like they kind of became something a little different than we thought they were going to be. So I was like, oh, can I cuss?
Yeah, go
like,
for it.
Oh shit, like I can change this and make it something a little bit different than what it was, and it's going to make sense with this other song.
Right, okay.
And the stories just started to come together. Like the story that I had in the dream sequences started to come to fruition with the songs.
So it wasn't a case, because I know some concept albums, a lot of bands find it challenging that they have to write within the storyline itself, so they have to write to conform to the storyline. So you found that you could add bits in and kind of tweak it as you went along?
Yeah, it was kind of happening.
Like it was never constricted. Never constricted.
At all, you know.
Can you give us a little bit about just in general what it's about?
Yeah, it's basically like this traveling man comes home to find out his wife's been seeing, you know, having an affair with this very rich and powerful man in their town, and that there was a murder that happened while he was in his absence, that he got pinned on him.
Right, okay.
And so he got tried and convicted, probably at due of the very rich and powerful man's suggestion to put this guy away forever, who was, you know, otherwise seemingly innocent men. So he was taken away from his two sons and his wife he loved, and had to deal with a lifetime's imprisonment, and his whole mental state just deteriorating over time. And each song represents a month of the year.
Okay, then.
That he was reflecting on, you know, the different emotions that were involved with the
Okay, were there any other different
incarceration.
Were there any other different approaches you took to recording or writing the album than you would have done with your self-titled debut? Any difference in recording styles or anything else like that at all that you took forward?
Oh, I mean, I think this was far superior as far as the sonics and the style of recording.
That's cool. You're going out on tour in October with Uncle Acid and the Deadbeats in Europe. Any plans, you know, got any other UK shows, for example, on the horizon that you can tell us about?
Well, we didn't get the UK part of that tour for whatever reasons. There's another band doing that with them, but I'm sure something will come down the pipe
for you to come back over here and is that the base of the plan for basically the rest of 2016 then, to like get the album out and tour it and support it and things like that?
That's the idea. Yeah. We'd start tomorrow if it were up to me.
Oh, you're starting tomorrow as well, so you're going straight from your...
No, I mean we would.
Oh right, you would start tomorrow
if we had a campaign trail to navigate. We would.
Fair enough. Finally, you can both choose one. Give me a number between 1 and 10.
I'm going to pick 6.
7.
6 and 7. Okay then, right. For you, I'd like you to name me a band that you don't think should have broken up. Has there ever been a band?
Well, everybody gets back together, so, I really can't think of a band that hasn't reassembled at some point or won't.
Okay then, fair enough.
That's tough. That's a tough one.
Tough one.
That's a tough one.
For you, because obviously being in the UK, the main stage is called the Lemmy stage. We've obviously had the passing of Lemmy. What memories do you have, if any, of Lemmy and or Motorhead growing up as a kid, listening to them, anything like that at all?
I'll give you a good one. I was here in 2008 watching Motorhead on the first stage, and that was mind-blowing to me, being at Download Festival and watching Motorhead here in their element.
How old were you?
Perfect element. 2008, 20. So that's huge.
Kid watching
Motorhead at a 100,000 person festival is
That's
really
awesome.
mind-blowing to me.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was great.
Brilliant. Guys, thank you very much for your time. Much appreciated.
Cheers. Thank you.
Amazing. Awesome.